Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 5. We would like to explain about our material with the title The Development Curriculum in Indonesia and its Current Issues. The members of Group 5 are Muhammad Hilmi Fauzan, Nur'Azizah Apriliani, and the last Muhammad Zainuri Ikhsan. The first material is about the general concept of Indonesian curriculum. Curriculum is a program that is designed, planned, developed, and implemented in teaching and learning situations that are deliberately created in schools, which contain various teaching materials and experiences in the learning process for teachers and students to achieve educational goals. With reference to Act Number 20 of 2003, Article 19, Verse 1, the curriculum means a set of plans and settings about the objectives, contents, and teaching materials and methods used as guidelines for organizing learning activities to achieve certain educational goals. So it can be interpreted that the curriculum is a system of plans that are used as guidelines in teaching and learning activities. According to Dr. Haji Nana Sujana 2005, the curriculum is an intention and hope that is expressed in the form of educational plans and programs implemented by teachers in school. It means that the curriculum is a plan. In the other hand, the implementation is a teaching and learning process, and the involved in the process are teachers and learners. In Indonesia, the curriculum has changed several times since 1945. The development of the curriculum can be mapped into 10 times. So you can read it on the PowerPoint how many times the Indonesian curriculum has changed. So this is a challenge for Indonesian education to change be better. Along with the challenge, the curriculum needs to be developed according to the needs. It is certainly a development from the previous curriculum.
I will continue the development of Indonesian curriculum. Curriculum in Indonesia has also experienced several changes from the year curriculum 1984, curriculum 1994, competence-based curriculum or CBC, school-based curriculum or KTSP, and the curriculum 20 and 13. Curriculum 1984. In 1984, the curriculum 1975 was considered no longer compatible with the needs of community and the demand of science and technology. The structural approach in the curriculum 1975 was not successful, especially from the students. They need to have communicative competence. The curriculum 1984 were oriented to instructional goals, and learning in the classroom must be functional and effective. The teaching approach was used to improve students' communicative competence with student-centered active learning system. In curriculum 1994, the learning process in curriculum 1984 emphasizes the theory of learning and less attention to the content of lesson itself. This curriculum were used to meaningful-based approach, communicative approach, and the learning time of the system was changed from the semester to the quarter system. But because during the implementation there were some problems because of too many approach should be oriented, the number of subjects too much substance of each of the subject. Competence-based curriculum or CBC in 20 and 4, government structure changed from the centralist to centralist. The curriculum from 1994 needed to be upgraded. The new curriculum was known as the competence-based curriculum. This curriculum was supposed to develop students' ability or their competency on performing duties in accordance with basic standards that had been set. School-based curriculum or KTSP. KTSP is curriculum developed in in 2006 by the operational group and implemented in each school or educational unit. Development Education Unit Level Curriculum or KTSP refers to the various national education standards to ensure the achievement of national education goals. The government regulations are needed to provide structural create of eight nation educational standard. 1. Content standard. 2nd. Process standard. 3rd. Graduate competence standard. 4th. Educational personnel standard. 5th. Facilities infrastructure standard. 6th. Management standard. 7th. Financial standard. And 8th. Educational assessment standard. With content standard and the graduate competence standard that use as the main reference to develop the curriculum. And the last, the curriculum in 2013. This curriculum implemented in year 2013 and was started on July, but still just for children's school and level of education. Curriculum 2013 has goal to produce Indonesian people who are productive, creative, innovative, and effective through empowerment of integrated attitude, skill, and knowledge.
Okay, next we will discuss about current issues in Indonesian curriculum development. The first one is 1984 curriculum. And the issues are there are still many schools that don't understand the TBI A concept. There are still many students and teachers that are still depends on material and books. The next is students who are less intelligent will be further left behind because the learning process is only dominated by one or a number of students, so that they reject the opinion of the other student. Next, teachers only act as facilitators, so that they are less competent in dealing with their retarded students. And the last is the subject matter is not completely mastered by students because it takes a lot of time in learning using discussion. Next is curriculum in 1994 and 1999. The first is the emphasis on too much teaching material because the material taught are so many and the time is often not enough. A strict lecture and rote learning model emerged. And the second is the repetition of the same discussion point between one material and the other material. Next is curriculum in 2004. The issues is the lack of potential human resource in describing the CBC concept. In other words, the quality of the teachers is still low. This is due to teacher anxiety in carrying out the task due to a lack of understanding of the concept of CBC and also trapped in bureaucratic culture. These obstacles lead to lack of courage for teachers to develop more innovative CBCs. Next issues is in the curriculum in 2006, also known as KTSP. The issues are the learning delivered by the teachers also hasn't used strategies that are in accordance with the conditions of the students. The second is the evaluation use was not varied. It was just an evaluation in the form of written tests through tests. And the last is the socialization from the government, which still not completely perfect. And the next curriculum is in 2013. The issues are the teachers who don't properly understand the application of K-13 even though they have attended a training. Second, the lack of the textbook from the central government as well as books that are ideal for students is also insufficient. Third, there are several regions that are holding out the implementation of K-13 because its implementation is carried out simultaneously without any preparation from each region. Fourth, the elimination of several subjects such as TIK, which have a major impact on TIK's teacher. Fifth, the leveling of students' abilities problem. In this case, students are expected to able to master all existing subjects. And the last is the addition of the lesson hours at all levels of education.